Now, I've been seeing a lot of gameplay videos and trailers and things like that for the new Animal Crossing game, and it seems really awesome. Seems like it's maybe even the best of the series. So I got really excited to create something out of clay from this series, and I wanted to create my favorite character, KK Slider. Now, this crate I'm creating is from the first Animal Crossing game where KK is by the train station, and you can only find him on certain times of days. I think on Sunday night you could find him. And you can request songs from him, and this is how you unlock music in the game. I think that's the only way to unlock music, but maybe you can buy it from Tom Nook's shop also. But in the first Animal Crossing game, you find him on this crate. In the other games, you find him at a cafe, or I think even I've seen a picture of him as a DJ, so that's kind of weird too, but since I played the one for GameCube the most, I wanted to create him sitting by the train station here, except, well, we won't create the train station, just the crate. I'm not actually sure how he is in the newest Animal Crossing game. I haven't seen that much so far, but what I have seen, that game looks really awesome, and I'm definitely considering getting that for the Switch, and maybe we'll create some other things from that. So now let's jump into the actual clay creation here. We're working on all of the facial details here. Here we have the nose, and we'll start creating the mouth. This is a sort of typical smile that's on a dog. And I wanted to create a little bit of a glare on his nose, so I used some of this white clay, and I think that looks pretty cool, like he has a wet nose. Now I'm using some of this Sculpey liquid clay. I've been using this a lot actually lately, and it really helps. Because it's things like this where you can't really blend the crate and the body together without it looking real messy. So this stuff works like glue, except it dries when it's in the oven, and it'll bond these two pieces together super strong, and you won't have to worry about them falling apart like you normally would if you just baked it. Here we have the legs. He's going to be in a position of holding his guitar, so I want his leg up there to be able to hold the guitar. And I almost forgot this last little detail here, his tail. So let's stick that on there. And I made the arms there, but we'll attach those in a little bit after we have the guitar. So here we'll start making the guitar. This was definitely my favorite part of this clay figure. It was a lot of fun to create. I think that maybe that's because I play guitar myself. If I created something like maybe a trumpet, like an instrument I've never played before, I might not get too into it, but this was a lot of fun. So here we have this cool wood grain for mixing together the different browns. And we have this darker brown strip going around the whole guitar. For this, I definitely wanted to go all out on the details because it's sort of the main piece of the clay figure. Here's the hole for the inside of the guitar and the pick guard. This basically helps so you don't scratch up your guitar when you're using a pick. This wire here will be for the neck. I don't know if it was necessary to have a wire in, but I think that it's good to make sure it's nice and strong. So after we coat the wire here, we can flatten it down and cut it into the right shape. And we'll stick that in there. And as you guys know, I don't typically like to use paint, only when I need to, like say on Mr. Game & Watch, that kind of needed paint instead of clay. So this one I created everything out of just clay. There's no paint details for the guitar. Even these tiny little nuts at the top. Now our guitar is complete, and let's stick it in KK Slider's arms. Well, first he needs arms. So here we have the first arm, and then the other arm I wanted holding a guitar. And now KK Slider is ready to get baked. And here it is, guys, KK Slider. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe even consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one.